Welcome back to Read the Card with True Knight here. So in the last two episodes we went over first the K9 engine. Complete and utteral trash. Would not play it. Tier 4. Wouldn't even play it at locals. Insanely stupid. Just kidding. K9 is going to be tier 0. It's going to wreak havoc all over Konami until they ban it or do something with it. Definitely we're heading into another tier 0 format. And then we went over Draco Tail or Dragon Tail, which is what I'm most excited for. Can't wait to play that deck. I will be buying it whenever the set comes out. I'll buy a case or maybe even more just for it. Super excited for it. But there is another deck that I'm super excited for, and that's the next lore deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! And that deck is Artmegia. So, for all of you guys that don't know, welcome to Read the Card, where a big problem we have in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is people don't read the card. So my encouragement to you guys is to read said cards. So I'm going to read them for you, so that maybe if you're just sitting there playtesting on your deck at home, or you're chilling out and usually you're listening to music while you're studying, you can listen to my old raspy voice. Sorry, I gotta be a bit quiet because the kiddo, my newborn, is sleeping next to me. So he's right over here. Maybe I'll show you guys him pretty soon. His name is Jonathan. Super adorable. He loves his mom, and he likes to look at me like I'm a creeper, even though I'm his dad. But anyway, so my encouragement to you is that you guys should be doing this already. Good players do this. They get into a base like this, like a database like this, and they sit down and read these damn cards so that they know what they do and see if they like it. My biggest problem that I had last format, and I say that at the end of May because we're heading into a new format in the next couple of months with all new decks, is that I did not sit down and read Rizel and Malice. I was in love with Malice, but didn't even really thoroughly investigate it. Then it came out, and I played Rizel once, and I said, fuck Malice. And I've loved Rizel ever since then. So my encouragement is for you guys to read all these, bring it in, soak it in, and figure out for what type of player you are, what you want to do. I'm a mid-range player. K9 and Draco Tail are both that, but I like Draco Tail better. I've always liked the underdog, and no pun intended towards K9. Draco Tail is the underdog between those two archetypes, and it's a lot more fun to me to do. I love fusion summoning mechanic, which I haven't done in a while, so super excited for that. But I digress. Taking a breath before I read all this. So we're going to sit down and read all these cards. We're going to see what the next lore deck does. And what's really cool is we know we're going to get a whole bunch more cards because it's the next lore. So, okay. Starting out with Artmegia Graph Flare. Already starting out with a pretty big pile of words. The first time this card would be destroyed by battle each turn, it is not destroyed. Level 5, Dragon. It's a dragon, so it can play with Dragon Tail. That looks like Razen's. Did this guy beat up Razen? Because doesn't Razen wear blue and have that weapon? Okay. Anyway, you can only use each of the effects of Glepher once per turn. If you control an Artmegia card, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then you can set one Artmegia spell from your deck. You can target one spell or trap your opponent controls, destroy it. This is a quick effect if you control 3 or more dragon types, or 3 or more different monster types. So this is encouraging you to have different monster types. Okay, so we got a dragon. First off, stops himself from being destroyed the first turn. Can special summon himself if you control an Artmegia card. You can special summon this card. So this is not your starter. My apologies, I thought this was the starter. Okay. Next up, Artmegia Fine Melt. If your opponent cannot target level 6 or lower Artmegias you control, your opponent cannot target level 6 or lower Artmegia monsters you control with card effects. You can only use each of the following effects of Artmegia once per turn. If you control an Artmegia card, you can special summon this card from hand. Then you can draw one card. During the main phase, if you control 3 or more different monster types, quick effect, you can negate the effect of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls. Also, their attack become halved until the end of this turn. This card is cool. It's a great extender. These two are great extenders. Great extenders. Where is my starter? Are you the starter? Am I missing anything? Okay, you must be the starter. The Terra. You take no battle damage from battles involving this card. You can only use each of the following effects. Terra once per turn. If you control an Artmegia card, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then you can add one Artmegia card from your graveyard to your hand. During your opponent's main phase, quick effect, you can special summon one Artmegia monster from your hand except... So these are all extenders. Where's my starter? Imprisoned Deity Beast of Artmegia. Monsters? Oh, you cannot special summon from the extra deck except for fusion monsters. You can only use each of the effects of this once per turn. During your main phase quick effect, you can fusion summon one Artmegia monster or Nerva, the imprisoned deity of creation, from your extra deck. Using monsters from your hand or field, including this card control. Cards in graveyard, you can add one spell or trap. Okay. So, none of these guys are starters. They all feel like they're extenders. Alright, what are you? You're a field spell. During your main phase, you can normal summon one Matthew the Innocent, in addition to your normal summon. Okay. This is an Artmegia card. Is this my starter? I feel like this is my starter. We'll see. Okay. During your main phase, you can normal summon one Matthew the Innocent in addition to your normal summon. You can only gain this effect once per turn. You can discard one spell or trap and declare the name of one Artmegia monster you do not control. Add one declared monster from your deck to your hand. Also, you cannot special summon outside the extra deck from outside the extra deck the rest of this turn. You can, except for Artmegia monsters and Matthew. You can only use each of the effects. So this is my starter. This card is crazy. But you can ash it. Right? You can discard a spell or trap and declare... No, you can't ash this. How do you stop this card? This card is crazy. Okay. Matthew the Innocent. This card is normal special summon. You can take one imprisoned deity monster from your deck and either add it to the hand or special summon it. If this card is in your graveyard, you can shuffle one monster from your hand or face up on the field into the deck, and if you do so, special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use this. This is a great way to extend. Perfect. Love it. Okay. I see what we're doing here. Artmegia Vandalism Assault. When this card is activated, you can add one Medeus the Innocent. So, okay. So this is a searcher for Medeus. Okay. You can target one face-up monster you control. That face-up monster can be treated as an Artmegia monster if used as fusion material. You can only use the effects once per turn. If Artmegia Academy of the City of Irons you control would be destroyed by a card effect, you can send this card. So this protects that field spell. Okay. Oh, this is kind of like a protect the castle. Get him out. Then you can just pop off and extend. Because he can either add him or special him. Fusion summon. I'm sure one of these guys searches one of these guys. If not, you can just special him. Okay. This deck is pretty cool. I love the interaction with this deck so far. Okay. Artmegia, Masterwork, Succession. During the main phase, fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters on your hand or field, including an Artmegia monster. Then if a card is in the field zone, the summon monster gains. So if I have a field card, that monster gains 500 attack. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Then target 3 Artmegia cards in the graveyard with different names, shuffle them to the deck. You can only use a cool recursion. You guys are getting better at making cards, Konami. Artmegia Banish Change. Place one Artmegia, the Academy City of Divine Arts, the field spell, from your deck or graveyard, face up on the field zone. Or if you control Artmegia, the Divine Arts, you can add one Artmegia card from your deck to your hand instead. Amazing card. Okay. Banish, except Artmegia Banish Change. When your Artmegia monster is targeted for an attack, you can banish this card from your graveyard, negate the attack. Then you can special summon one Medeus the Innocent from your hand. You can... Oh, this deck is nutty. I love it. Okay. Artmegia Messina Awakening. Special summon one Artmegia monster or Medeus the Innocent from your deck. Also, this turn, the activation of your cards and effects that include an effect that fusion summon or fusion a monster cannot be negated. Also, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects when a monster is fusion summoned this way. You can banish this card from your graveyard, target one Artmegia monster you control, return it to the hand or extra deck, and if you do, destroy one of your opponent's cards they control. You can only use one. That's crazy. This deck is pretty cool. Okay. So, moving on to the extra deck now. Artmegia Dicatoros? I don't know. You can target one monster on the field. Change its battle position. When your opponent activates a card or effect on the field and you control 3 or more different monster types, quick effect, you can negate that activation. And if you do, destroy that card. It's barren if you have 3 or more different types. If this fusion summon card is destroyed, you can special summon one Medeus the Innocent from your hand, deck, or banishment. You can only use this effect once per turn. Pretty raunchy negate. As long as you can keep your field up, pretty raunchy negate. Okay. 3 Artmegia monsters must be either fusion summon or special summon from your extra deck in defense position by attributing 3 monsters with different types. You can only special summon Neva, the imprisoned deity of creation, once per turn. Cannot be destroyed by card effects while a card is in the field zone. Once per turn, when you activate an Artmegia monster quick effect, you can make this card's effect become destroy all cards your opponent controls. Quick, like farewell for people in Magic. This just farewells your opponent's board. This deck is nuts. This deck is really cool. This is going to be a really crazy, interactive, throw your opponent off guard kind of deck. Okay, so we've done 3 of these now, and we did K9, we did Draco Tail, and we've done Artmegia. Going into this, I thought I would not care about K9, and that Draco Tail was my most looked forward to. After reading all through all 3 of these archetypes, I'm still the most excited to play Draco Tail. However, this deck and its way of interaction and its mid-rangey feel of like, what do you interact with and where and how do you interact with me? Oh, it's super fun, and it's the lore deck, and I've always loved the lore decks in Yu-Gi-Oh, and it's going to get a whole bunch more support pretty soon. What's not to love? This is just the first output. Okay, so this stuff's great. I can't wait. Super excited. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little series. I have seen some comments below where people are saying like, hey True, can you do this for older archetypes? So that way I can get my fix of listening to this while I'm doing whatever, and I really want to see what this deck does or that deck does. So my objection for you guys, or my objective for you guys, is in the comments below of this video, if I can get like 2 or 3 people, maybe even 4 or 5, to come together and just say, this is the deck we want you to do, I will sit down, put all those cards of that archetype onto a page like this, and I'll read them out for you. Okay? That's my promise to you. And if we get enough likes and comments, or if we get enough views on this, I'll do it anyway. I'll make this a regular series where I just pick an archetype each week and we go forward and read it. So anyway, up to you guys. Please let me know. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys don't like this, please let me know and I'll just stop doing this kind of stuff. But anyway guys, that'll be it from me. Please be kind, be respectful, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.